Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live. Pardon me. On the side. Sorry, I was just eating people. That's why I'm slightly late as well. Let me redo that again. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer the sporting questions, any sporting questions from the chat. So this is all for the audience, this show, all for the people, the lovely people, the citizens in the city of Sarcasm. And what a glorious night it's been of Premier League football. Liverpool lose. Merseyside derby. Title hopes over. Finito. Hashtag do it for Klopp, they said. Hashtag it means more, they said. Hashtag, what was the other hashtag? Jurgen Klopp's quadruple chasing Reds. Yeah. Beautiful settings. Manchester United also win 4-2, coming back from behind twice to beat Sheffield United. Obviously, yesterday, Chelsea battered by Arsenal 5-0. Absolutely destroyed. Crystal Palace beat Newcastle, plus more. There's other games that I forgot, but we're here for Liverpool's downfall. That's legit why we are all here. Why we let's not even bullshit. But big up to everyone in the chat already. Please make sure you run up the likes. Make sure you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials as well. As that's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell too. We got my like Steve in the building. Yes, Steve, what are you telling me? What are you saying, Steve? You good?
As good as I can be, bro.
What's up, man?
Bro.
Oh, you got hit by the Palace. The Palace. That's the way we like it. We like it. Whoa. The Palace. That's the way we like it. We like it. Whoa. Ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. So yeah, for those that don't know, Palace moved to Newcastle. I'm not even sure what the score was, but I seen Steve was talking about it in the group chat. Was it 2-0? He's disappointed, but here we are. Hey, big up to Randy Viper for the super chat. He says, I'm just happy to be here. Liverpool, embarrassing. Hey, Randy, big up for you for the super chat first and foremost. Secondly, yeah, I heard they was. I'm so pissed they put it on the same day as the United game. But here we are. Big up to my guy Eli. He says, big up to Flawless and the gang. He says, they said, do it for Klopp. Only thing I seen that man doing is putting a bum up, getting beat the flip up by Everton. Pardon me. Hashtag Merseyside is blue. Facts. Big up to Certified. Says hashtag do it for Klopp. He says big up to Warrior J as well. Danger Artist says Klopp, aka Spicy Wenger. When I said that 2-3 years ago, they said I was hating. When I told Hassam on Battle of the North 2-3 years ago that Klopp will never win another major trophy at Liverpool, they said I was hating. Oh, you just mad because United are bad? No, I call these things spot on all the time. Same way I called it spot on about Arsenal for the past few years. I'm spot on about Liverpool. I don't let emotions cloud my logic. Big up to you, though, Danger Artist as well. Big up to Isaac as well. Or it could be Isak. But big up to you, my guy. Big up Thibaut Courtois in the cut. Big up to you, my Don. He says 16 out of 10 Everton and Crystal Palace performances today. 110%. I agree. Big up to my Don Sheik. Says big up, bros. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Big up to Man. Says big up Flawless and Steve. This is going to be a 16 out of 10 episode. You already know. Hey, love to see Cubed in the chat as well. I hope you are well. She says Flawless and Steve. Oh, my boys. I hope you're well. Sheik says, is this the club farewell tour party stream, Flawless? No. End of the season. We're going to do that. And when they run the parade for Klopp, we'll run one either the same day or the day after. Give Klopp, Jurgen Norbert Klopp, the send-off that he deserves as the Premier League. I don't say legend's too strong, man. But what's the word?
The buffet specialist, man.
Yeah, the buffet specialist, one of everything. Yeah. The Palace. Whoa. But yeah, run up the likes. Get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. If you are a member of the channel, your questions take priority like a super chat, people. Your questions take priority like a super chat. I said Everton doing a parade for staying up too. You already know. Let me actually check the rest of the results. I don't even know the rest of the results outside the.
Bournemouth got a 1-0 win.
Oh yeah, Bournemouth beat Wolves, right?
Yeah, 1-0.
So yeah, I'm just having a look here. Yeah, Wolves. So obviously Arsenal battered Chelsea yesterday, and then Tuesday. Wolves took a 1-0 loss to Bournemouth. Crystal Palace beat Newcastle 2-0. Manchester United won 4-2, and Everton won 2-0. And obviously Brighton and Manchester City play today if you are in the UK time zone. But like I said, this is the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Get your questions in the chat. If you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. Of course, if you super chat as well. So if you are a member of the channel, I will start your question and I will get to it, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes later. Same with super chats as well. But obviously, if it's a non-super chat comment or you are, those things take priority as well. Eli says, do you man think Salah is finished? Because I said this earlier this year and got flamed for it. Go on, Steve. You go. You answer first.
I guess it would have to be. I'll put my spin on what finished means. Yeah. So like,
yeah. Do that. Yeah. Go on.
I don't think he can be the man, the superhero, the star of the show anymore for a team. For Liverpool in this instance, to lead them to a Premier League, I think that window is probably gone, more likely than not. But is he finished? Like, does he have to play in MLS to even like look decent? Like, no, it's not that. It's just that you can't rely on him and solely him and maybe a Jota. You can't rely on a Jota though. You can when he's healthy because he'll score you goals. He's a very good finisher. But like, you cannot have Salah anymore as the star of the show. It's a trucks and trailers thing, right? Salah can be a trailer, but someone else has to be the truck. Like Van Dijk, you could still say he's a truck to an extent. Alisson is definitely still a truck because those guys can carry you over the line to something that that's obviously likely. But as the main, no. I think that's done. But yeah, I just look, he's had a great career at Liverpool. He's done some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I don't think, no, he can't be the main star of the show anymore or the guy anymore. Liverpool have to go find that. There are options out there. I don't like this dead market argument because again, you pay scouts all this money, go find someone. It's world football. There's 7 billion people. There's probably about 1 billion people playing football to some degree. So go and find them.
Yeah.
Go and find them. Liverpool have been able to replace legends over the years. Yeah, it takes them a really long time, but they've had great managers in the past. They've won league titles and they've had superstars, and comes and goes in cycles, in it. That's life. So you got to figure out the next man up is. So yeah, I think for Liverpool, maybe a parting of the ways is the best, but the problem, they probably should be parting ways if they want to actually be Premier League winners, because I don't think he can be that guy, and I don't think it's an ego thing. I don't think Salah would be like, yeah, I'm a bench player, and let's say they buy Federico Chiesa, because I rate him very highly. Let's say he sorts his injury stuff out at let's say Liverpool buy him. Yeah, he could be the main guy. He can get you goals. He can perform. He is a high quality, top quality player. Now, is Salah willing to be second choice to him? I don't think so. I don't think many people would be. So in terms of an ego thing, I don't think I think maybe they should part ways, but Liverpool gonna be the sentimental club that they always kind of have been. Probably keep him another year if Salah wants to stay. So
yeah, in regards to it, I think he's, because Eli went on to say that's what he's saying about him being the main man. Do I think Salah's finished? No. I don't think he. I think I've not seen enough of him. I've not seen enough of a decline from him from an individual standpoint. I think the system's just not working. That's what it is.
Yeah, too.
That lack of, you take that system away and you're not gonna get the Salah that we've seen, because he can't carry, number one. I don't think the attackers around him are very good. They're not good. No, and let me scratch that. I don't think the attackers around him. No. I just don't think they're of the level of a Firmino and a Mane, and that system was geared to him. That system got the best out of him. The way they had the midfield free and then Trent would overlap, for example, or him and Trent linking up on the right hand side. So I think that's where it stems from. I think if you get him in the right system, you'll still get great production from him. But Liverpool, what have we heard all season long? Jota has been injury prone. Nunez is not good enough. Diaz isn't good enough. Gakpo's not good enough. Shabazlai's a flop. Trent's been injured. Endo's not it. McAllister's been up and down at times. That's where the issue lies. He's not one of those players who is going to thrive outside of the system. Yeah, he's the ultimate system player. So do I think he's done as the main man? No, I still think he could be the main man, but he needs a better system. Same like Haaland, like same way with a De Bruyne, for example. These are top players in their positions in the league, but it just goes to show how much of a system game football is. And I didn't realize it until I already spoke on it like in the past couple of years, but I didn't realize up until this season how important it was. Seen it with Caicedo at Chelsea, prime example. Yeah. And it's very few players who I think succeed regardless. There's very few players, no matter what system you put them in, no matter who they're playing alongside, that they're there. I respectfully disagree. He's had bare chances this season, and his misses are up there with Haaland. He's always top of the list for missed chances.
Most top goal scorers in leagues and competition.
Yeah. If you check out Salah's numbers, he's always the most. I think last season he was the most.
Yeah,
I believe so. Between him and Haaland, he's always missed chances now. Yeah, so that's what I would say. I don't have the numbers, but if someone can get the numbers, let us know in the chat. But he's always, to my knowledge, even when it was prime him with Mane and Firmino, because there was a debate at one point who was better out of those two in regards to wingers. And at one point, I did have Mane. Like, that's what I would say. Same way Haaland has been. I'm sure Haaland last season, even though they won a treble, missed a lot of chances. Most attacking players do. Unless you're, pardon me, you might have the occasional like freak in front of goal. Like I think Son's one of them. I think Son's conversion rate is crazy, but I could be wrong. That's just someone who comes to mind as someone who doesn't miss often when it comes to big chances. But
you know, the other thing is too about the conversion rate, like that's all well and good, but like, is there a stat that measures clutch rate? Because that's also another thing too. Like you can score a goal early in the season and you're 3-0 up against Brentford at home and you score the fourth. Maybe after 10 match days, you don't score game-winning goals, but you score goals that put the game beyond doubt even more. But then let's say for this game in this Everton game, when it's 0-0 and Salah has a chance to score and he misses, well, your shot conversion rate over the season's been brilliant, but when it's crunch time, that shot conversion rate, all of a sudden, it gets to your head. It gets to or not even that. It gets to people's heads because it's like, well, this guy, did he step up in the clutch? Drogba said it.
I get what you're saying. I hear that. I'm big up to C Cubed. Says Son's conversion rate is crazy. One of the most clinical finishes in all of Europe, actually. That's why he came to mind, C Cubed. That's why when I was thinking of clinical finishes, he's one of those because you rarely see him miss like that. Whereas a Salah, a Haaland, other top attacking players, whether that's strikers or wide players, will miss. But I don't know the difference if someone has the numbers from Salah this season and Salah the previous 2 seasons, or even the past 5 years. But big up to you, Eli, every single time. You already know. Big up to Omar B for the super chat. Says, what's up, Flawless? Are you having a good day? Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Great day. Saying Liverpool's title hopes end by Everton, who are fucks with, and Sean Dyche and Dominic Calvert-Lewandowski and Trent getting dunked on at the back post. And notice how there's no Liverpool Avies in the chat. Notice that, people. We're 20 minutes into the show. Over 20 minutes into the show. Notice I don't see no Liverpool Avies in the chat. I'm not saying there's not any Liverpool fans. I'm saying I don't see any Liverpool Avies. Let them had won today 3-4-0. Notice that. Hey, yo, Warrior J. So we're just going to bypass the comment. However, I will answer the question Monday. Next fan calling show. Monday, 4:30 p.m. How many points did Luton get in the remaining game, Steve-O? Yeah, see, Cube, she is on you.
Fucked. They're fucked. No, because Cube likes Cube has like she fucks with Luton too.
You got my guy Lex as well in the chat.
I say got Wolves away. That's a loss. They host Everton. They'll win that. They go away to West Ham. They'll get a draw. They'll probably like lose to Fulham. 4 points. 4. Something like that.
Yeah, did she say how many? Yeah, wait. What was the question? Oh, yeah, how many points? Yeah, she did say how many
4
points. Wolves away, Everton.
Wolves away, loss. They'll beat Everton because they beat them twice this year already. So I can see that pattern continue. Away to West Ham, probably. Nah, West Ham are a weird one. Maybe a draw. Then they'll probably lose to Fulham at Kenilworth Road. So I'll go with 4 from the next 4. And all that matters is Nottingham Forest going to do that? They host Man City, probably a loss. Away to Sheffield United, that's 3 points. They host Chelsea.
I laughed at Chelsea, you know.
Nottingham Forest hosts fucking Chelsea, yo. It's a 5:30 kickoff on a Saturday. They're probably going to win that. And they go away to Burnley, draw. I see Forest picking up 7. So yeah, I think Luton are done, probably.
Yeah, one sec, Lex. I got you, fam. I'll send you through the link now. Carry on.
But yeah, no. Yeah, nah, Luton it's a tough one because they perform pretty well. Like they can score goals, they can give teams really good games, but defensively it's always been like a bit shaky at the best of times. They got a really good goalkeeper in Kaminsky, but yeah, look, what they do have though, and their fans have I've seen stuff on Twitter and YouTube. They feel confident about like next season because they do have a very good championship squad. A very good. They've upgraded significantly. And like if a Ross Barkley stayed there for next season, I wouldn't be surprised. But
Oh so yeah, if they keep the core of that group together, they could definitely come back up.
Especially the man as well.
They do. So. Yeah, they good. And yeah, Alex, I've sent you the link. Don't worry about it. Big up to Andrew Wright for the super chat. Appreciate it. He says, I'm always here. Trent should have 3 assists. And he told Klopp 100%. And he told Klopp 100% of the time he's not a right back, but he refuses to listen. And we all know Trent can't head up. So in regards to, yeah, Andrew, that's why I wasn't aimed at you. That's why I actually said, notice how you don't see any Liverpool avies in the chat. Not Liverpool fans, because Lex is here, you're here on a regular. It wasn't aimed at you. I'm just saying there's a lot less Liverpool avies in the chat. There's no hashtag you'll never walk alone. YNWA usernames is the point that I'm making. But in regards to, Trent should have had 3 assists. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know. Had he told Klopp 100% of the time he's not a right back. Thing is with Trent is it's not about, even though you're not good aerially, you can put people off. You can challenge for a header without winning the ball but doing enough because you make it tough. You just lean into somebody, put them off balance. And things of that nature. We see many fullbacks do this. You see centre backs do this, where it's like, he did enough. How many times will I be doing a watch along, or Steve or someone else you're watching will be doing a watch along and say the defense, even though the attacker won the header, the defender did enough. You put him off on balance. You can't just leave Calvert-Lewin to go up unchallenged. No.
Bro, I saw Alexandro yesterday literally try to defend it was Lazio Juve yesterday. I saw him try to defend a header. Castellanos, my guy, went for it. And Alexandro, when he's defending, twerks. He twerks, and it actually makes it easier for Castellanos to get the header because then he had a nice angle just to head it in. It's like, that's terrible, bro. That's what you get, though, for putting a dusted left back at left center back. It's crazy. But yeah, you're right. It all depends about how you throw off the attacker. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to champion Alexander. Shout out to him. He dusted as fuck.
And I actually don't think Trent's that bad defensively. I actually don't think he's that bad defensively. It's just funny to talk about. But defensively, I don't think he's absolutely awful. He's not barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? He's not lemon pepper wings when it comes to defense. He's not that bad. It's just funny. Like when the chat told me about him that it was at the back post, I was like, that's just funny. After all the back post jokes for all over the years, it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. That's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think in it. That's like finding out Ryan fell down some stairs and it was at 4:10 p.m. You just can't make certain shit up. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, that's just mad funny. Imagine that. It's like, yo, what time did he fall down the stairs? Yo, it was 4:10 p.m. in it. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You're welcome to the show. My like Lex is in the building. Yes, Lex, what are you telling me, fam? You good?
Yo, dog, how the fuck we capitulate to Manchester United and Everton, blood? Explain that shit to me.
The stars aligned, but
I can't comment on today's game because I didn't watch, but I'm just guessing that.
Bro, we're talking about result-wise. We're talking about the capitulation of this team 2 games to Manchester United, 1 game to Everton. Somebody can make sense of this to me, because we can't make sense of it.
That's what I would say. Pressure.
Huh?
Yeah.
So that means
Pressure.
it's a good thing to clap a fuck off then, innit?
Yes, because because I think, no, you didn't do this, but people really underestimated how, is in particular the Everton game. So the Manchester United game in the FA Cup, but the Everton game, what that meant to them also. They're also battling relegation. People forget that's the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
It's a derby.
People who watched it, that place was rocking and Everton were on it from the first second. So it's not a surprise to hear. And that's where, if you're a championship winning side and winning league titles and things of that nature, that's where you need to stand up, because you're going to expect that. Liverpool players knew
flawless,
that.
Flawless. In all honesty.
Yeah, go on.
If Arsenal was doing this shit, I'd be cooking the fuck out of them.
Facts.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
So there should be no fucking exemption, because I'm supposed to have good standards to my team, innit?
Yes, we're
so when these man fuck up, them supposed to get discipline. It's like when you have a child and fuck up.
Yeah, you discipline
sometimes them. Depending upon the extent of the discipline. So for instance, say if City did roll up and beat you at this point of the season, and then your next game was like a Aston Villa, or a team that is currently in form and doing good things.
Yeah.
Maybe who else? Let's just say Arsenal. You get to
yeah, you could use Arsenal. Villa's a good point. Yeah, because Villa are playing well. So yeah, I get your point that you're making. Yeah.
But United are shit and Everton are worse shit. No, and what's worse is that these 2 men are our arch nemesis. We hate these guys the most.
Yeah, true.
So these men, right? These men are the man that put her into a season event, essentially, innit?
Yes, I agree with that.
You better they lose to Brentford, innit? Or Sheffield or something. At least you could have get clowned, but no, it's extra.
It wouldn't be as bad. Yeah.
You get what I say? It's like you have your ups. And the man them come deal with your girl. Yo, better it was a random man on the street.
Yeah. You'd rather it be someone you didn't know rather than your up. Yeah.
The man your enemy, no him have 1 up. Bro, as a matter of fact, that count as 3 up. But not even 1 up.
That's fine. Nah, you right. You ain't lying.
You get what I mean? So at this point in time, I'm stuck. Do I use my intelligence to create a bunch of excuses for these men? Or my preferred choice, should I just cook every last one of them? I think, to be honest,
I think everybody does it. But if I believed you was being too harsh on your team, I'd say, but you were right when you said if this was Arsenal, we'd be clowning.
Bro, I've been waiting for them to capitulate, because listen, the cooking will be immense.
Yeah.
But in waiting for it's like, bro, you wait for shooter, you want assassin, and you wait for shooter man, and one next assassin creep up behind you and shoot you instead, blood. Or the same man where you wait pan come shoot you, blood. Like, what going?
Yeah. You right. You smart, man. I understand. Like you said, it makes
Liverpool,
it worse.
Man, up on the ends right now. Zine, man, say Everton. And then man say West Ham. What me they tell you about this Everton game and the West Ham game? Man say, yo, them fixtures, they look shaky, because we have not been playing well.
Yeah, you have criticized the performances for months now.
Yes, because of the system and the players that we have, our defensive integrity is just shit. And then we have strikers that miss 100 chances per game. Like, what do you expect? At some point, the hens are going to come home to roost. It's as simple as that. Yeah, ignore your girl. Nah, pair no mind, nah, give her the thing when she need it. At some point, she gonna give a bun.
Yeah.
At some point, if you're not going down the right road, you're going to crash, my G.
Yeah. You right.
So what we do? Like, it better club just leave now. Him can fuck off. We can't win nothing again. So just go on. Just put in your 2 weeks. Put in your 2 months essentially and fuck off, blood. I swear down. As for Salah, him need for be a rotational player at this point if the people them don't want to get rid of. Because as far as everyone's concerned, there's still something left. Yeah, Pep Pep, Pep did think there was still something left with Gundogan, or maybe Fernandinho, or maybe this baller, or that baller, or that baller. But what the man do? The man bins them and say, yo, this is our model. We are gonna stick by it. So why we hold on to someone because them win us a flipping Premier League 4 years ago, blood? Chelsea keep Kai Havertz because they win him a Champions League, 2 years, 3 years ago? No, them bins him. All right, him play good for us now. Who gives a shit? You win some, you lose some, blood. But before we even touch Salah, because as far as me is concerned, Salah the last one. We need to talk about all of these man. These man, I don't care if we just buy them. I don't care. So, boss lie, if we get a new manager, maybe a player attacking, maybe we would see some changes. But at this point in time, it ain't working out. Man like Darwin Núñez, just leave. Leave. I'm done. I'm done. Just leave. Fuck off. 20 mil. I don't give a shit. Diaz, you want to go Barcelona? Go. Revamp the whole midfield. Ivan Toney come up for sale. Flipping Olise. Try get Eze. Just get some people. And we need some IC3 at the fucking midfield as well, blood. Go get the Onana or something. When Everton get relegated, just go for them, man. Because them bag of white man in our midfield now work, dog. Because when the time for kick down, man, nobody not kick down nobody, dog. When I play like on a girl in our midfield. I can fuck off. All on. Wataru Endo, Ryan the other day. But I think you're being too harsh on Wataru Endo. Him can double fuck off.
You want some more aggression in there?
Yes, blood.
Yeah.
You never watch it.
I didn't watch the game,
Based on the news and the tabloids and this, we got touched by that midfield because why are three big Batman in a blood clot midfield?
It was
and we have three short white man. Based on the athletics of the past 100 years, what has that gotten you?
Because I believe it was Decore, Idrissi Gueye, Ghana. Onana came off the bench. With the start, it was the starting three.
You can't imagine. So 3 man did already run a train for your fucking midfield, and then our next big black man just step in. Like, think about that. And then me supposed to feel good and make excuses because Klopp won something for at this point in time, bro. You make up your mind, say I'll leave. All of this shit is just a shit show. It just went south at some point in time, and from there it just kept going south. And all right, parade the Carabao Cup all in one, blood. But listen, and as to them owners, or whoever the hell is in charge, this slot thing now go work out. Me slot out from now, and I don't give a fuck. We could have win the first 10 games of the next season if we get this slot, brother. I don't care. Me not go wait for realize when 10 Hag is here. Me do it from now. We're not doing that. How the hell we go from Amarim to slot, blood? Nobody in the team did know this manager, blood. At least we didn't know 10 Hag the other day, fam.
Sorry, like. I was just gonna ask you, what are your concerns about Slot?
Big up G in the chat. Hey G, if you want the link, let me know as well. I'll just drop it in the chat. You man join. Yeah, go on. Carry on.
What is our aim as a football club? It's to win trophies, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What is Slot credentials? You want Slot flawless?
You know what? The crazy part is I've not even done my research. I don't know anything about him like that. Like I've not even spoke to Steve or Jez about like
flawless. In my opinion, any manager of any credibility, I must hear something about them, don't it?
Yeah, I've heard the name, but that's it. I've not done my own due diligence. But I know if I ask Steve right now, Steve will be like, well, he's good at this, he's bad at this, he's okay, or he's of a certain level, etc. I've not spoke to him. I ain't asked Kaneki, I ain't asked the Jez yet, like in regards. But I've heard the name popped up. It just that he wasn't high on the list, but I believe he's been linked his name loosely to like top jobs.
Spurs.
That's just my own because I was like, all right, he's
want him.
But now that he's but now he's looking like he's gonna go Liverpool. I'm gonna do my due diligence and be like, all right, let's see. You know what I'm saying in regard. I don't even know his CV.
Slot said no to Spurs, by the way. Lex. Slot said no to
no to Liverpool too.
He might, yeah, he might.
Yo, listen, blood, listen.
Go on.
Run the Jose thing. You hear me tell you? If we can't find a manager, run the fucking Jose thing.
I'm
Me not
really
depend-
happy,
Listen,
man. I
yo,
need that.
listen. Go
I'm
buy Osimhen, right? Go get 2 big black defensive midfielders. Get another big black centre back and run the Jose thing, blood. Part the bus 1-0. I don't care. But man cannot go out like this, fam. Man cannot get touched by Crystal Palace, blood. And I get touched by Everton. And I get touched by the shittest Manchester United team we've seen for the past flipping 50 years, blood. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Run me that Jose thing. Because at least if we capitulate, it will be drama. At least. Minimum. You get me? And what the worst we're going to get? Probably a 6th place finish. We probably going to get that no matter the manager what comes in, right? So run me the theatrics, blood. At least when him scrape a 1-0 against City with slam 2 water bottles and them thing, they run me that. I don't care. Get rid of all of them ball and just just replicate the Chelsea team from back in the day. Turn Szoboszlai and a little B-Tech Lampard and run it, blood. I swear down. Because this shit piss me the fuck off, blood. This shit piss me off bad. And if there was a potential for say, yo, Klopp was going to stay, and him never announced him gonna leave, and we were getting results like this, bro, I don't know what I would be saying right now.
No, I think you'd be on the same. You'd be singing from the same hymn sheet. You just be saying, "Hey, it might be time."
Man,
I think that's how you be saying, rather than the fact that he's already going. But carry on.
Just like what I said the other day, right? I said that these man know that Klopp is leaving.
Yeah,
and it's like. It's nothing. It's like, all right. You can't discipline me. Klopp, why you shouting at me? You're not going to be here in a couple months. Yo, why you tell me to do this? I don't feel like doing this. I'm like Szoboszlai. I'm an attacker, bro. Why you keep on to tell me to run back for cover for Trent? I don't want to do this. And guess what? You're not going to be the manager next year, so who cares? Most of these men right now are thinking about their futures more than thinking about football, but I swear to them, because them don't know what happened next year. Them don't know what the man them nervous, just wreck the team. We come out with this emotional shit. Listen, sometimes you just have to cut the emotions, blood. Why the hell my teams are nice, dog? Like, why was so nice? Why going for this bag of hugs and kisses and them thing there? We're not big man, blood.
Because that's, like we say, teams are in the manager's image. That's in his image that we are all. I'm not saying it's right. You're spot on in what you're saying, but that comes from Klopp. The hugs and we're all one family and it's all
but him also have the grinding teeth on the sideline, brother. When last one I play them even get a red card, and that one time we get a red card, every time we get a red card, it's like a bogus thing, brother. Like why not kick down man more while?
You looking for more aggression?
Yeah, brother.
People.
If you lose 2-0 to Everton at goodness, kick down a man. We need to see a red card, blood.
Yeah, I get you.
A goodness and
AC Milan did. Do what AC Milan did on Monday. Calabria got the red.
Blood.
I get your point.
Get a 3-match ban, blood. Van Dijk set the example. Kick down a man, and when the man them coming at the changing room, fling 2 back, bro, and shot man 2 backs, blood. Ask them what them a do on the field. Why we lose 2-0 to Everton? I don't care what kind of relegation them in or this or battle or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Why we losing to Everton, blood? Why?
Yeah, you smart on. You're looking to see more passion. I get that, man. Put someone in the stands, basically. Yeah. Like you say, kick down the man. I get that point.
Florian, you get overrunning at the midfield. What my phone there? I never need my phone. Hold on. You get overrunning at midfield, right?
Yeah.
Foot mob right now. May I go back from coming at you remember the full statistics of the game.
Okay, no stress.
Yeah.
No stress.
You get overrun at the midfield. Why none of my 3 defender them now for yellow card, blood? In a midfield where you get overrun. Back in the day, if Gattuso get overrun, if Keane get overrun, if any of the man get overrun, a man get slapped. Because if I can't catch the ball, I must catch you.
Yep, Stam, De Rossi, those kind of guys.
Yeah, the man them just get it. Man them just get it. A chance to win the league and the man them just get it.
It was too easy. They just like rolled over and played that away at Everton type of thing. I get your point, man. That would trust me. I'm a United fan. I know all about that. I know all about a lack of will.
This
just
make no
sense.
sense.
In the building. I know all about a lack of will. Big up, G. Trust me, Lex. As a Manchester United fan, I know all about lack of will. I've watched these men do it. Trust me.
You get me? Like if you say a score stat that says 2 love, 2 to Everton, 0 to Liverpool, why is there not a red card here?
Wait, so you're looking for some. If you lose, at least we're gonna kick your ass. If you want, get Sergio Conceição.
No,
He is the head loss champion.
Listen, Jose Mourinho and whoever come in after that, we're fine with that.
There's a way to lose, is basically what you're saying, which I do agree with. There is a way to lose.
Because, we just fall into these, man. It's not the first game. It's not like it's a run of games, pretty much. We just folded to Manchester United. We just folded to Crystal Palace. And now Everton done we like what's going on? So Crystal Palace is already our bogey team from Dwight Gale days. So that's trauma right there. Everton, double trauma. And then Manchester United, the worst trauma of all.
Yeah.
Like what?
Twice as well. It was twice in good succession.
So what me do for deserve this club? What me do for deserve this? Cause me no do nothing, no. Me just show up everywhere, I pay whatever money me need for pay so me can watch the football, and this me have to sit down and watch, and everybody thinks me supposed to okay with this.
No, absolutely not. You're not supposed to be okay with it. Absolutely not. That's why what you're saying makes sense. Trust me, I get it. Before we continue though, run up the likes, people. Over 50 people in here. Hit that like button on the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the channel. Roll to 12K. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Fats is in the building. G is in the building. Also, Fats, what you telling me? You good first and foremost?
I'm good.
You better now. Are you feeling better?
I was looking for some Australia to smash it out again. So
yeah, man. Don't be throwing no bottles, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Don't be throwing no more bottles, but I kind of get it. But G, before we go into Chelsea and everything, G will go to you today. Evan, obviously, I presume you watched the game. So yeah, thoughts on the game.
Bro, obviously I haven't heard what you man have been saying. I just jumped in real quick and I see the man them inside. Big up to everyone here in the chat as well. Bro, I mean, like, what can you realistically say in it? Like, there's nothing else to say, kind of thing. Like, I feel like I've spoken enough times on here, on different platforms, my own platform, and said how I feel. You know what I mean? When it comes to Liverpool, Klopp, the players, blah blah blah. Like, we can sit here and do the whole. If you want to run through every single player, we can do that. We can sit here and talk about Klopp tactics. We can do that. If you can sit here and talk about the performances this season, we can do that. But it's the same thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like I said, the performance, and again, it's the same thing. I've seen this game played about 15 times this season. I've seen it this season. That's why I don't get angry at these kind of defeats and these bad games. Like, yeah, I don't really get phased because I'm like, but I saw this when we beat Wolves earlier on.
You have been saying, for the longest you've been saying this to me. Like when we did this show, you said this.
I said this when we beat Newcastle with the 2 Núñez goals. I said, yeah, it was a shit performance though. Like this is like I said, you can play this match, and all you need to do is just change the kit of the other team and the ground.
Score.
Change the score, change the kit, and change the ground. That's all you need to do. But in terms of the actual game itself, bro, I've seen this game enough times. Like I said, but there's going to be excuses. The one excuse that I kept hearing for like weeks and months and throughout the whole season from Liverpool fans, not anyone here, just in a general sense, was we've had mad injuries, man. Wait until the players get back. Brother, the players came back. We've been shitter than we've ever been during earlier on in the season. Salah came back. Trent came back. Alisson came back. We've been shitter. We've got knocked out of 2 more competitions when these guys have come back. So I don't even understand why we were so excited to see these players back. On top of that, one of the players that we were dying to come back ended up getting injured again. So now you're like, well, was there even any point in you coming back in the first place? Fair enough, cool. He's done whatever he's needed to do. So now we're in this position where everyone's now going to try and do like I said, we can do the blame game. But like, I feel like all of that is kind of pointless because one, the manager's leaving anyway, which I'm happy about. Great. Thank you for everything you've ever done. Thank you for the memories. I'll see you later, my bro. Like I'm good. I don't need to go reminisce and all that kind of crap. We'll do that at another time. When we're looking at these players, like I said at the beginning of the season and in the middle of the season, and when we were top of the league by 5 points, and what I'll say now, when we're sitting in second or third or whatever it is, bro, we're just not good enough. We've just been mad lucky in bare games. When you go and analyze and I do analysis after every single game. When you go and watch these games, and I can pick out a handful of games, which worries me about any team, not just Liverpool, but just any team. If I can pick out how many good games you've had, that means you ain't had that many good games to begin with, because there's 38 in the season. So I shouldn't be able to pick out a handful out of 38 on top of the European games, on top of the League Cup games, on top of the FA Cup games, on top of the Europa League games. I shouldn't be able to pick out a handful of those games, but that's all I can do this season. I can maybe pick about 3 games where I'm like, you know what, we actually did, like, we were solid. Like, that was actually a dope performance from minute 1 to minute 90. But the majority of the season, these performances that everybody's watching, everyone say Liverpool downfall, blah, blah, blah. Bro, we've literally played this game about 15 times. Ahmed said it right there. Yes, they've been scraping points since December. Yes. Don't be fooled by beating Newcastle 4-2 at home at Anfield. Don't be fooled because we beat Arsenal in the FA Cup 2-0 away. We were shite. The performances were dead in those games. Don't let the fact that we win those games confuse you into thinking,
that it was better than it was.
It's better than it was, because it wasn't really ever like that. It was never really like that. And when I had the conversation like months back, maybe like December or potentially even November, but I think I'll go as far as saying December, when I said sustainable or unsustainable, everyone kept telling me, "It's how can you call it unsustainable? We're winning games, we're top of the league, mentality monsters." So show me your mentality then. You're sitting third and you've been knocked out of every competition bar one that you won. The shittest one, by the way.
Mentality gone, bro.
Don't even care about. Like, as in, I couldn't give 2 shits about no Carabao Cup. But again, we keep doing this every time with Liverpool fans. It's just constant. Bigging up. And by the way, I'm not saying anybody shouldn't big up their players. Of course you should. When they do well, you should obviously praise them. But then you go too far. Now we get into the position now where people are going to start crashing it majorly. When I'm looking at Van Dijk and I'm asking people the question, just asking, not saying, just asking, does he have the leadership? I don't want you coming out in interviews after every shit game telling me, yeah, we should. Today he said something about looking in the mirror. Brother, how about you look in the mirror and tell me about your performance in the game? Don't tell me about everyone else who needs to look in the mirror and see if they really want it. Why don't you look in the mirror, my bro? Why don't you look in the mirror?
I'm Mr. O Van Dijk.
Yeah,
Take someone's soul, Van Dijk. Jesus
forget even that. I don't even care about missing the old Van Dijk, the pre Van Dijk. I don't even care about the whatever Van Dijk that.
Kick them down or something, brother.
How about I just need you to stop doing the talking, Trent? I need you to stop doing interviews. I need you to just go out there and play the game of football. And I need you to perform at the most crucial time of the season, which is the end of the season. As Klopp loves to say, you don't win the league in February. You don't win the league in March, in April. You win it in May. That's when you win. That's when you get the inevitable, unless it's like Liverpool back in 1920 where we just blew the league. No problem. But this isn't like that. Like most seasons, 99% of the time, it's going to take a while before you actually win that title. I need you guys to show that. We can't keep calling Szoboszlai the Hungarian Steven Gerrard, and now people want to do flip-flop and say, yeah, but he's but you called him this. We called McAllister the best midfielder. Guy has been dead for the last couple of games. Like, all of these little kind of Nunes. Nunes, I don't even get mad at him no more. I'm just like, you know what? You are what you are.
That's just what he is. You've accepted the level he is at.
Yeah, I've just accepted the fact that you're whatever. Trent, I need you to stop thinking that you're playing at Real Madrid. Because hear what I'm saying? I need you to just play a bit of football. You can't just keep doing Hollywood football like we're in Spain and you can just do whatever you like. I need you to play a bit of football. Just a little bit. Kanate, I need you to stop being a stereotypical defender. And what I mean by that is I need you to stop being big, tall, and black. I need you to actually be a defender. I need you to actually be someone who's actually really, really good. I kind of need that because I'm kind of tired of these bozo defending moments that you do have, and all we keep to combat it with is, well, the France manager, he picks him for France, so he must be good. Well, it doesn't really work like that, unfortunately, because when we get moments like this, and then you're always injured on top of that, it becomes a problem. And again, like I said, I could rifle through the entire team. Salah, I need you to. You're my favorite player. Guess what? I need you to bounce because you've already checked out in your brain. I can already see that. I can.
Oh, so you think Salah's actually checked out? You don't think it's a technical or physical? You think mentally he's not with it?
Like
yeah. Because it
like
can't. The way, like, you can tell sometimes if it's like a technical or physical, because really and truly he's still faster than most people when you see him duck out. He's still mad strong, and he can still finish when in the odd moments. So guess what? I know you've kind of already checked out, and for you it's just one of those kind of things where let me just do my little bit and hopefully everything else can do it. Diaz, I kind of need you to start learning to actually be someone who can score goals and get assists. I need you to stop just running around and doing all the tricks and flicks. We're not in Colombia, we're in fucking England. So I need you to do a little bit better. So again, like I said, we can keep rifling through all of these players and do all of these kind of things. But then I go back to the manager. But then at the same time, talking about the manager, I'm like, I don't even care at this point because you're going anyway. So you probably checked out in your brain regardless.
You can leave.
You're not going to be here. This isn't your problem next season. You're just here to just make sure we finish respectably enough, and then you can go off into the sunset with your missus and your kids, and then you're good to go. But right now, coming towards the end of this season, like I keep saying, if we go back, people, to all of the games, and I'm sorry, I know I'm ranting on, but I just need to get this out. If we go back through all of the games, people in the chat, you can probably count on one hand how many good games we've actually had this season. By the end of the season, we would have played about 50, 60 games. And if you can only count on one hand how many good games you've had, come on, man. Does that sound like a team who deserves to win the Premier League? Even if we did win it, I was always sitting there thinking it wouldn't even hit the same, because I'll be like, we've been kind of dead. So that means the other teams have just been even shitter than we've been. But it just so happens that we just happen to be the best.
It would have hit more than the same for me.
Yeah, no, and I can see the flip side of that. I can fully see the flip side of that. But but like, big up Andrew, right? You're saying we was amazing against City.
Even flawless,
we drew the game. How about we drew the game? I've seen us be in a shit season and beat City. But this season, somehow we were amazing and we drew to City. And this is the same City that everyone keeps telling me isn't the same City. But yet somehow us playing at our optimum level, we're still not really good enough. That's fine. That's fine. But what I don't like, and what bugs me the most, and I'll end it here. Well, just quickly, I'll end it right here. What bugs me the most about all of this is that fans like to do too much copium. They like to do not you, Lex, specifically, just fans.
Man. Go on,
they like to do too much copium in regards to the team, the manager, and all of that kind of stuff. But when we're having real conversations and when we're really getting down and finding out, okay, so what's the real, like, what's the deal? What's really going on? Yeah, now the answers are looking real spooky. Now you're sitting in second, third, and now you're scratching your head thinking, well, how did we get into this position? Bro, go back through the season. You'll find out. You'll see where we found out. The bookmarks are all there. I've bookmarked every page. Don't worry. Read the book. You'll see it.
Big up Staffy in the cut as well.
Big up Staffy.
Big up Staffy in the cut. Yeah, every single time. Go on, Lex. Was you going to say something else?
Yeah, I was saying it's like, I know we have the benefit of hindsight, right? Yeah. But it's not necessarily just hindsight. It's also, if you actually look at the squad and how it's assembled, right? Especially the revamped midfield, you can really see that maybe the reconstruction hasn't been the best in terms of art. So, for instance, I'm guessing there's a situation where Klopp, we thought he was going to stay when we were recruiting these players, right?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But essentially, when you really think about it, McAllister has been playing out of position most of the season. So Bosley, I don't think he's played in his desired position once this season. We keep bouncing Nunes from left wing to striker. Diaz, obviously, he's been playing at left wing, but we keep doing all these sort of things. And usually, in my opinion, all this chopping and changing that Klopp has done, I just don't get it, because he has never been doing this. You get what I say? He usually established a starting 11, and then what we would see is interchanging when we have cup games or when we have Europa League games. But once it comes onto the league, there's a set amount of there's set players that knew were on the field, right? And I always speak about this. Continuity is a big thing for footballers. You can't just have your actual starting lineup and just chop and change it every week. That's a big problem because no one has any continuity. Because strikers will go on a dip, but then they'll start scoring after a run of games. If they have the quality, or if they've not been, if they've been missing chances here or there or what have you. But no one in the squad has that opportunity to do that because this week is one starting lineup. Next week is this starting lineup. So this week, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai start. Next week is McAllister, Endo, and somebody else. And then it's just all over the place, blood. You get me? And I guess, okay, it's because of injuries or this or that. But with or without injuries, it has not changed. It's a case. It's just a case where what's really happening,
That's fair. That's a fair point in regards, because that's one thing that Klopp did. You could name the Liverpool 11 in your most successful years. You could name it, like, literally from the goalkeeper all the way through it. It's like, all right, this is the team they're going to play. And like you said, it would interchange. Big up to Andrew as well for the super chat. It says before you go, just one quickly, please, G. Andrew says we need a winner like Jose. Slot doesn't make me excited, only depressed. How's he going to cope if 3 big players leave because Liverpool want a coach? Big up to you, Andrew. Yeah, we'll get G's thoughts on Slot as well, and as well as everybody else's also. But yeah, big up for the super chat, Andrew. And yeah, Lex has spoken on this in regards to, he'd like to see Mourinho coming. You said this before. I'll be interested to see what they do, but it's looking like it's going to be Slot. That's what it does indeed look like. But big up for the super chat, Andrew. Yeah, go on, G. What was you going to say?
Nah, it's just because I just saw something on Twitter, like, and this is what I mean in terms of, I know I'm going back to what I said, but it epitomizes everything that I've been saying. Obviously, the tweet basically reads out that I think this is the worst 30 minutes under Klopp that I've ever seen. I've seen this quote at least, and I'm being kind, at least 10 times this season, where someone would have said, man, this is the worst I've ever seen us. Oh, this is the worst half performance I've ever seen us. Oh, this is the worst second half I've ever seen. Oh, this is the worst half of football. Oh, this is the worst. Bro, I've seen it like 10 times.
You could guess the games too, I bet. I could guess some of the games. Though Newcastle at home, worst 30 minutes I've seen, because we were
against
so
Brentford, against
Toulouse away.
Toulouse away. There's been, I think there was like 2 other Europa League games. Obviously, Atalanta the other day, Manchester United, every single game. Do you I mean, that we played
and how could I forget we got touched by Atalanta at Anfield, by the way.
Okay, you know what? How about the worst of all? How about Luton? How about we drew to Luton? Like, and this is what I'm saying is that if you go back through, I don't even have to do that for you. Steve's not even a Liverpool fan, and he can probably tell you games that he can even think off the top of his head, and that's without him really doing any real analysis and whatever behind the scenes stuff. He can just go bang, this game, that game, boom, that game, this game, that game. Again, this is what I'm saying, people, is that this isn't new. That's why it doesn't bug me when people say farewell to like all the banter and stuff. That's calm. At the end of the day, this is why I'm here, because I said I'll come to face the music. That's cool, but it can't faze me, because I've seen this already. Like, we've been watching the same. We all watch the same thing. By the way, we're all 5 of us sitting here are all watching the same thing. How we want to see it now is now down to your own perception of what you want to see.
At this point, I don't even think I'm upset enough, to be honest.
No. You're as upset as you want, as you need and want to be. That's exactly it.
No, trust.
You don't need to be any more upset, bro, because you know it deep in your heart. It's like knowing that your son, if you got children, it's like knowing that your son just isn't really good enough to, I don't know, play football, or isn't really good enough to pass this test. You can keep trying. You can keep trying to get him to do revision classes, keep taking him to maths classes, to science classes every single day. But he just may not pass that test. If he does pass the test, of course, you're going to be happy with the end result, as everyone would be.
Yo.
You know deep in your heart if it doesn't happen.
Hold on, G. One question. Where you from?
I'm half Ghanaian, half Ugandan.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Your parents allow you for just might not pass.
No. Listen. When I was a kid,
Jamaican.
No. When I was a kid, I was
that
smart.
choice. We don't have that luxury, blood.
When I was a kid, I was relatively smart. So I learned from my lessons. I had enough beatings in life to know that you couldn't do those kind of things. But
I get the point you're making in regards to like knowing you mentioned it there, like, all right, my son's not gonna make it as a professional footballer. Yeah, because that's a tough thing to do, type of thing. I get what you're saying. I get that point.
Yeah, so you go through that mentally in your brain. You're just like, okay, like I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep every Sunday, every Saturday. We're gonna keep playing football. After school, we're gonna keep playing football. But you just might not realistically be good enough.
Father never realized.
Say that again.
Darwin Nunes' father never realized.
Nah, his father was right. He got it right. He got it right because he made it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, very true. Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he made it.
From team perspective.
He made it like he was like, where was it? He was at Benfica, and then he made his way. Now, if he's
this
good
man
enough
was at Benfica scoring goals, blood. Like, what happened? Is it Klopp's problem? Can't be, because you're not finishing goals in the 6 yard. That's not Klopp, bro.
Yeah, that's not none of that. The chances he's missing, that's not. Yeah, go on.
Big up Andrew obviously just mentioned there. You're telling me about the league being shit. Of course, the league is shit. Like, I agree with you, by the way. Like, of course, the league is shit, bro. United are only a few points away from flipping European qualification. That should tell you
the league
Chelsea are literally points away. That tells
Chelsea
you how
are still in contention. You know what I'm saying, for European spaces. Still, they could still finish in Europe.
And United's supposed to be at least 15th.
Can you stop gaslighting us, please?
No, it's not gaslighting. That's a fact. No, you are still in.
No, but you are. But you are though. You actually
mathematically.
You're in ninth place. No, but you're in ninth place with 2 games in hand. Yeah.
Like you are still genuinely as bad as you are, and testament to how bad the Premier League is. All I want to say to people is, chat to fans of their clubs and see who's happy. Outside of the 15 City fans, chat of the top 10. Chat to fans of the top 10. You've got G here, you've got Lex here as Liverpool fans who are currently sat second in the league. They're not happy. Arsenal fans, they're split on they're top of the league and they're split on their manager. Villa and Spurs, even Spurs, we've heard Jez, I've heard other Spurs fans talk and receive criticism. Emery's an exception to the rule. Who's after that? Manchester United, what's understood ain't got to be spoken about. West Ham, they've had Moyes out banners this season. What we talking about? Fact is a Chelsea fan. Just go to Chelsea Fan TV. Tells you all you need to know. Who's currently 8th in the league? And that's off the top of the head. You 7th. Newcastle. There's Eddie Howe's despite the injuries, has had his criticism. We've heard Steve speak on it. We've heard other Newcastle fans speak on it and what Eddie Howe needs to do. Look at what I've just named. So take out Manchester City, who are in the midst of a dynasty, and take out who was the other one, and take out Emery, who's done a fantastic job. That's 2 out of the top 10. There's a reason for that.
Honestly,
people don't realize that. Yeah, we are. We
even Brighton,
brother. Look, when second place team, when a second place team in the league, I get packed at home, 3-0 by Atalanta. The league has to be shit, blood. Flawless. How much about over that?
I can tell you know why. It's just because of the vim that you say it.
No, but it's like, bro. It's like, bro, you get packed 3-0 at Anfield. You lose to Manchester United. Everton just put in our proper spliff. Zimmy. How am I supposed to feel?
Yeah, I get it. You're not wrong. It's just funny the way you talk
about
that.
Chelsea lose 5-0 yesterday. All right, Chelsea lose 5-0, but at least it was Arsenal, blood.
Yeah. At least
it was Arsenal.
Yeah. And big up Matisse as well in the cut because he's someone who's going through it. Yo.
And it was Arsenal away, innit? It was at the Emirates.
Yeah, it was at the Emirates. Yeah.
All right, so good. We have an excuse to that. Chelsea's been shit all season. Arsenal is almost on the way to winning the league. So fine, we can make excuses to that. Where's the excuse to Atalanta, blood?
That is no
Where's
excuse,
the
man.
excuse to Crystal Palace? Where's the excuse to shitty Manchester United?
No excuse.
Where's the excuse for Everton, blood? Where is the excuse, Klopp? Where's the excuse, Salah? Van Dijk, all you, man, where's the excuse? There is none. There is none.
You right?
At least we can say Chelsea are Cole Palmer or bus. Liverpool is who on bus, blood? Who?
Fuck you, TJ.
You right. Big up to Matisse as well, man. That is somebody who's going through it. Because for those that don't know, Matisse and to Ritz LFC, Lex is you're new here, so big up to you. Lex is a Liverpool fan like yourself. But to Matisse, obviously, I tried to ring him yesterday. He cut the call, and he just messaged me back, and he was like, "I hate my club." That's all he said. That's all he said. I know you're going through it,
you
Matisse,
hate your club. Wait till next year. Hold on, no. Wait till next year where I get packed with a fucking bald fraud named Ernie Slot. Ernie fucking Slot. How the PR? What the PR spin? You can't even put that name on a tabloid and it sound good, blood. What the PR spin? It's just like, good. Man, it's just a fat Ten Hag, blood. No! No!
I'm actually jealous.
I don't care tactics. I don't care what you want to say. Don't know. We can't listen. We cannot switch places with Manchester United next season. We cannot do it, blood. Listen, I don't care. Listen, stop. Look. We have James Redman. I look on Instagram right now. We have James Redman halfway posted 7-0 just to feel good.
Yeah, he posted
just to feel good. This man.
All the good movements, but in regards to all the good moments, but in regards to slot, like I don't know, they'll do like money slot, hit the jackpot slot, like that's how they'll spin it. PR, you know what I'm saying? They'll spin it 100%.
Somebody call him slot today, and him do even get the appointment yet, just to talk to him. So imagine when we get all packed 5 love by all city or some shit. What gonna happen to me now? I have to go in hiding. I can't do the yard man show like this. What gonna happen when that happen, blood? Like, come on, man.
Nah, I know you well enough. You don't want to do the show to get it off your chest. That's what it is. Because you have to trust me. Like, as much as we run bants and run jokes, these are therapy. Like, I would be in as bad as it sounds with Manchester United. If it wasn't for this, I'd be in a much worse situation. Because as I'm talking about it and I'm getting things off my chest, it helps. Plus, I know I'm not going through it alone. Because you feel like it's just you. Until I have other content creators on there, fellow United fans or people in the chat, and I'm like, I'm not going crazy. It's not just me who's going through this. And Sunshine, I'm not evil. I called to check up on Matisse because I know he was going through it. That's why. I wasn't even going to run pants or run jokes.
Bro, Matisse going through it. Listen, my drive home from work today, right?
Go on.
And I think to myself, say, Liverpool a liquor man club. I'm really thinking about it, you know, like, we're a liquor man club. Like, what going with this? Well, look, man, club. We got through we got through a period where we actually get a few trophies and thing, right?
Yeah.
When we scrape through, we almost win a couple others. We get rid of like one of the greatest managers we've ever had. And man, hear about Ernie Slot, blood. What going for this? Man, they move from Amorim. Listen, man, they move from Amorim. First, it was Alonso. Then we got tear down to Amorim. Zine. No, me hear this man interview Gary O'Neill, blood.
No way did you not interview Gary O'Neill.
This is what going. Some shit, me say it have to be fake, innit?
Yeah, it's probably because you have to make sure you double check the sources. I don't believe you go and get Gary O'Neill. I don't believe you do that.
Yeah, but what the difference with Gary O'Neill and Slot? And none of we know Slot. So what the difference?
I don't know. That's the difference. I don't know him to say the level.
You think him listen. For everybody who might disagree with this, you need to understand something. Postecoglou is an anomaly. It is not the norm. You know what is the norm? Eric Ten Hag, my friends. And he had accomplishments. What is this Slot guy, blood?
Oh, so is it more so because you've seen what Ten Hag's done that you're so against?
No, it's not just that. It is so many things. There's so many things to this. Flawless. There's so many things to this. You don't want the Zerbi, right? You're a little bit against the Zerbi. That's not your first choice.
I'm not here. That's the thing is, he's not my first. Like, if we were to get the Zerbi, I'd give him a fair chance. I'm not right. It's not like us getting Southgate. Yeah. Go on.
So Flawless, when it is that we've had conversations with Amorim, and because of the money that Amorim is demanding or whatever, we won't do it. So then all of a sudden you start hear about Slot and them man.
Oh, was that the issue with Ruben Amorim?
Even when name that is like what's going around. Because I hear today it's rumored to be like
surely you lot, because he's in talks with West Ham. Surely Liverpool putting up more money than West Ham.
Well, surely Liverpool putting up money than which West Ham, bro? We sell to buy. And we're not selling Klopp. He's leaving.
You do sell to buy, but you
we literally just go back to the Brendan Rodgers era. We literally go back to the fucking Brendan Rodgers era. It's a literal meltdown at this point.
I refuse to believe that you cannot put up. He's asking for, unless it's because he's Liverpool, he's asking for more. I don't believe that West Ham are putting up money Liverpool can't put up for a manager. That's got to be a choice.
Yeah, bro.
There's no way. Let's say he wants 200K a week.
Amorim is worth it.
That's
I don't worth that much. All right, bro. So get slot in it. Listen, me would rather say, listen, me would
his name like that, yo.
The way you say his name, like, bro.
By the way, my buddy Mike.
No, but you get what I say. It's not even PR proof. This guy is not even PR proof, and he's not even our manager yet.
You know the crazy part is you say his name with just disgust and disdain, like how I say Ryan. It's the same shit. It's the same type of him. It's the same.
Yeah, brother. But what go on? Like man gone shopping at the flipping flea market, blood. Like we used to shop in a good supermarket. Now we're in at the flea market at bargain. The things already cheap and we are bargain for them. That's how bad we're gone. So just imagine what we're going to do in the transfer market. Just listen to me now. Just imagine what we're going to do in the transfer market. Man can kiss all of these Tony and all of this goodbye because we spend all our money. We spend all our money on Darwin Nunes and them, man. We don't have no more money left. It done. FSG. Listen, Klopp has been sheltering FSG. Now that Klopp's leaving, FSG just go right back to the norm.
But my man's back in a new capacity. Is it Michael Edwards? He's back in a new capacity.
Yeah.
So that
realize that new capacity is you said before he was just like it's like you working at I don't know wherever, for example, whatever company, right? And you were just like a manager or something like that. But you constantly kept butting heads with your assistant manager, like constantly. It was a after like at first it was cool. You were both on the same wavelength, and then after a while, you guys start butting heads. You know what? Your assistant manager, in the end, he's the one that the company, the guys above you, have said, you know what? I think we should keep the assistant manager and move him almost into your position. Now he's in your position. He's now decided, of course, that he's going to leave. You then come back. But the only way you're going to come back is you're going to say, all right, well, I'm trying to be in your position, i.e., I'm running this whole shit. I don't want you to say nothing. I don't want you to do anything. I'm going to run this region, for example, in the northwest region of England. I'm going to run all of that by myself, and I don't really want a say. So you've now had to bring him back and give him more power to bring him back. So now you're sitting there like, all right, hence why I'm not. And by the way, this ain't to get at him because, of course, he's fantastic at what he does. He's done fantastic work for Liverpool, and we've seen the evidence. But I'm sorry, there can't be full optimism when you've got a guy who's coming back into a position that's even more prominent than the position that he previously had. That means we're entering into uncharted territory. It's not the same thing. So I don't know what this looks like under brand new manager in whoever that is. So when people get gassed, I'm like, you're getting gassed at something that used to be here. We're not in that
think about it, G. Think about it, G. We move from shopping in Africa and Brazil to flipping Colombia and them ends there. Uruguay, Argentina and them Monday. Like, what going for this? Like, we need some ballers in that place, man. Like,
oh, so you're saying like in regards to
blood.
So you're saying you don't like the territories you've been scouting in
recently?
Yeah,
run me some baller, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, you got Diaz, man. He's from South American flair, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, Diaz are just Jesus with more skills, brother. Leave me alone.
The thing is, I'm not even like I hear what Lex is saying though. I'm not mad at that because the reality is, you got to remember the reason why we have these kind of guys.
Jesus out for prevent Arsenal from winning the league, and you tell me about Diaz.
No, of course.
Jesus with more skills is hilarious, yo. Because I see it, yo. Oh my god,
man, literally.
Sorry,
give me a break, dog.
No. Like, you got to realize the reason why we have Nunes. It's not because we didn't have Edwards. It's because Klopp was obviously the assistant manager, and he said, "I'm going to hire this guy." It's
like Liverpool. Liverpool just decided they was going to spend our money. We try to get through how many it never worked. Man, them just say, "Yo, Diaz, run it."
Yeah, but that's true. We just said, you know what? We'll just continue. Listen,
how I know Diaz was. How I know Nunes was a club signing. Anytime you see we play a team and that player played well, And then out of nowhere, you see that player in our team? Yeah, man, clap.
Yeah, of course.
Crazy.
That's
Andy says, sorry, go on. Go on.
No. Sorry, no.
It's all good. Hey, you lot continue to run up the likes. Over 100 people in here. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to all the man them. Subscribe to G's channel. Subscribe to Steve's channel. Both links are underneath in the description. Both on the featured channel page as well. If you are a member, like Andy is here, I will style your question. I will get to it. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get to it as well. And he says, which team relies on assists from defenders more than midfielders? I think that's just Klopp's system when it's been successful. He wanted you lot to play that way, and it worked to an extent.
To be honest,
Leverkusen, Grimaldo.
The best creativity was Trent and Robbo anyways. Like,
makes sense.
I know Robbo can't Robbo can't even beat the first defender now. Man's finished, blood. Tsimikas gets sub on and Tsimikas looks way better. And we could never say that before. Robbo know every game this man play lapses defensively and him can't beat the first. Him can't get across another box. Like, what going?
Damn. I've seen people criticize his Robertson and just like his fall off. Guys, you think our midfield is more of quantity than quality? It certainly seems that way. Also, your fault.
I mean, that's what it's always been, though. Yeah,
really. It's more quantity than actual like quality. Well, the next manager has a big job, like the Liverpool hierarchy, like in the summer coming up. In regards to what manager you do indeed go with, and what
just sell the whole front line, blood. Salah, everybody.
You saying tell everyone to just reset?
Yeah, man. Get with if you can get with listen. If you can get with like a 250 mil, say Saudi come in again for like a 150 instead of 200 this time, and then you can pot Diaz and them man for like, I don't know.
Because you have assets to sell. You do have assets to sell.
You get me? And run me a next forward line. And a DM2 African, just go for Onana, bro. I swear.
I'm a fan of Onana. I like Onana. You looking for some pace and power?
Listen, we lose Fabinho, just run the Onana thing. I don't care. At least get me somebody or kick down somebody at this point, because there's nothing in the midfield. Our midfield was getting overrun by Manchester United. Listen, that is all you need to know, my friend. Atalanta made us look like, bro, listen. Atalanta came in from Italy and made us look like fucking Luton, fam.
Crazy.
In our home, Anfield.
They did, man. I watched the game. I couldn't believe what I was saying when I watched the second half.
European nights.
Yeah, under the lights.
Come back from 3-0. Come back from 3-0 against Barcelona. Come back from 3-0 against AC Milan. Only if you get packed by Atalanta. Are you mad?
It's crazy.
They did win 4-1 today, to be fair, in their Coppa Italia final.
Yo, listen, Steve. I appreciate the trying to add positivity to this situation, right?
I have a positivity analysis.
But not even Newcastle supposed to lose. I don't care who Atalanta won't beat. Not even these ones supposed to lose at home to Atalanta. Bro, listen, if you realize you're gonna lose, just park the bus or something. Like, do something different, please. If you realize you're getting packed by a man, just do something different. Don't just continue to play the same way, like, and just expect it to change. And then we'll go away and look like we couldn't even be bothered. Man, them pass the ball between the defender and the keeper. Like our most touches in that game was flipping the defender and Alisson.
Nah, that's bad. Yeah, that's
just think about that.
Triangle of Alisson.
We had a game to win. At least go get another 3-0 then, because at this point it really doesn't matter.
You might as well just go for it. You just go all out.
The thing. Get like 50 shots or something off. And the love shoot already, right, Nunes? Every chance you get, you just a shoot. So just do it.
This is the situation to do it. Yeah.
Hey, exactly. You have nothing to lose. You already get packed at home. Salah missing labs. Man get one-on-one with the keeper missing labs and say, man, and people say, oh, to be fair, sometimes you just miss chances. No. Listen, Trent Corner, Origi could have missed that chance, but he didn't. And that is what made us a great team. Those moments. So give me those moments or just scrap it.
Just. I get exactly what you're saying. Big up to Mike's for the super chat. Says Moyes will make Liverpool look world class on Saturday. That's at Anfield, right? That game? Or was that at West Ham?
It's at
Go on, Hope.
Stadium.
Go on,
West
Hope.
Ham. Ooh, okay.
Shout out Mike.
Yeah, packet
Yes,
up,
but
but
big up
we
to
not
Mike's
split.
Shout out to
Still they underestimate Moyes here. Just imagine we lose to Moyes again. Just call it I'll not watch a single solitary game for the rest of the season. I don't care.
That's fair. And Warrior J back against Friday. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. UK time. Back again is Friday. If you knew about Shabazz, would you have kept Henderson?
Yep.
No. And this is the situation that man keeps in. Man's asking,
Andy, listen, next question, dog. Cause you want me to lose my shit today. Oh my god.
This is how you know you're in the mud when your new signing. You're now even saying, would you have just kept Henderson like that? What does that tell you about his game and Henderson's game? What does that even tell you?
I need you guys to be West Ham with all the respect here.
Oh yeah, because it matters.
I can't listen. I can't even guarantee.
You can't guarantee nothing. Masarfi, you're by your own, my G.
And I just looked as well. It's the early.
Too late.
I just looked. It's the early kick as well. You know what I'm saying? It's the early kick.
So then I definitely can't guarantee that.
Getting early kicks, man.
West Ham have not won a Premier League home game since February 26th, by the way.
And Saturday will be the day that they break that record. Thank you for even mentioning it.
Just imagine how have we become Manchester United at the final leg of the season? Manchester United I win 4-2. I will do this and I do that. I shush people at Coventry and all of these things. We just a lose blood.
I didn't know
Salah just step on the pitch like, oh yeah, it's okay.
It was cupping that's what it was. But that being said, we probably end up going back to Liverpool. But Fats, will go to you. Arsenal 5, Chelsea 0. You was there, unfortunately. Thoughts on the game? What was the atmosphere like?
I was hoping for
dim and toxic.
I was hoping that I skip at least the 90th minute of this Q&A without about Chelsea.
Yeah, you know me. I don't forget nothing.
Next on the queue.
You should know. You know me. You know me well enough, Fats. You know that. Go on, Fats. Obviously, I've seen your fan time as well. So yeah, but yeah. Thankfully, you've calmed down. That's good. I'm glad you've.
I've had a time to calm down and then kind of deep about it. It's it's a funny, isn't it? It's a funny game today though. But like I said, man, I'm just kind of at this rate. Like I'm just looking forward to the game all the time. Just meet some mates. It's all the vibe with all the respect here because I'm not expecting.
Bless up, man.
Make
sure you his channel as well, man.
All right,
make sure you smash the like, man. I'm not even liking the likes at the moment. Make sure you smash the bloody like.
Run up the likes, man. Run up the likes every single time. Make sure you subscribe to G's channel. Yeah, go on, Fats.
We all do respect here. We with this kind of mentality with these players and that it's just that some of the skill set, for example, like Madueke and Buddy Shealy, like it's looking like a Sunday league, yes, Even Madueke yesterday, I watched him a couple of times on that right-hand side. He was just jogging around, not helping people, not kind of like that, because there's too many. You know what the problem is with Chelsea is that there's too many individualistic team at the moment in time. Like, I don't see kind of enough cohesion in that from the team. I don't see enough kind of communication in some communications sort of that, and also. When you got a media manager that's been dealt really bad hands, that's what you can get. And then second half, it just goes to show that we are really real Cole Palmer FC. I'm sorry to say,
I agree with that.
Hold on.
I'm gonna also say that we're really lucky that this season we're not in a relegation spot. If it wasn't for Cole Palmer,
true that.
So. It's just that some of these players like Madueke, Badeshili, they still lack some basic football. You see, I also discussed it with Madueke a couple of days ago at Wembley when he celebrated on the behind Thiago Silva that he was laughing. I don't know who he was laughing with it was, but Madueke, you know what? I'll give Mudryk a time. Because I feel like with Mudryk, he can come good. I think it's just that he needs to learn more about the game itself on the pitch. I don't think he's not a bad of a player, but he's still kind of like way off where his potential would be. And you have to look honest to yourself as well, from the top to the bottom as well. Like the mentality has been really poor as of late. I've seen the news, pretty much the same news came out for the last 1.5 years now. It's just that just copy and paste on the the Potter stuff, and then you just copy and paste with the Posh news, and we have to accept that it's not a good project at the moment. I do want some to see kind of like a good execution. What are you going to do? What is our actual plan for the future? But at the moment, it's just that all the things from the top, from the directors itself, all the way to the team, there's not. I just can't even say much really. Like, I don't think it makes any sense to take any results to heart. It's just that until the decision makers are changed, kind of replacing new ones with replacing the old ones, new ones. Even if we finish like 10 back to back, we will still be kind of like protagonists, let's say, in some of the games that we have. But yeah, man, it's I just want to look. I'm.
You sound broken, fam. You sound broken.
I'm glad that I won't be. Villa's going to be my last game before I'm going to be away. So I'm going to miss Spurs at home as well. So
you miss Spurs at home?
Yeah, I miss that Spurs at home. I'll be away.
Okay.
So
tell us how you really feel about Spurs, man.
Just get to Aston Villa first. Just get to pass to Aston Villa first. Steve, will you please shut up or I'll kick you in the nuts like I did to Man City fan on Saturday.
Fats is not having it, yo. Fats is not having it.
Wait,
I've already had a scrap with Man City fan. Then it's when his dad cried.
Allegedly, Fats. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
He wasn't.
Then I special.
He's on his feminist.
You never know, man. You never know.
He's on his.
Let him land, Steve. Let him land. Go on.
You never know. Triple trifecta on Saturday at Villa Park. Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, you'll be at Villa Park. Well, what was it like in regards to, because when did everyone start leaving? Was it the third goal? Was it the second goal? What was it like in the stands? Because you was there. I know it was empty at the end.
No, second goal, I think.
Was it the second goal? Was where everyone was like, enough. Yeah, Kai Havertz was the second goal, right?
I think it's the second goal as well. But at least when they went 2-0 up, at least, man, like, I don't mind if we lose 2-0, like in the sense that just show your pride, like at least a damage limitation for it. But it's just that getting worse. Then he brought on Thiago Silva 5-0 up just to keep the away fans happy. What's the whole point? The damage already been done anyway.
That made no sense. Yeah, that's crazy. Surely Poch though, like there can't be anyone still backing him.
The problem is with that as well is that the problem is with that
he needs to.
We got 6 games left of the season. Like, there's no point. They're gonna have to wait. Like they said, like they'll wait till the end of the season. And let's say if we don't make it Europe, then what's gonna happen then? Oh, apparently the worst case scenario that we could have had is that, based on this data and XG and the rate of the players' improvement, based on this data, we're still good. So what's the whole point of it? What's the whole point? They're gonna keep Poch. That's the crazy part. No way in the world, like they're gonna make the same mistake again for the third time.
They can though.
You can get slot.
Yeah, go on, Lex.
You can't get Ernest slot.
I would. You know what? If I'm a director of football right now, yeah, I would. But I'm not that genius, am I? So I just, it's an unknown quantity by the end of the season anyway. We just don't know what's going to happen. They're going to come around and say, you know what, based on the data.
We need to do some research on this slot guy.
Yeah.
Because if you say
the crazy thing is, based on the data, they might tell him to get another year. That's the crazier part. That's why there's lots of backlash, even with now Chelsea fans attacking the board now. I'm not that surprised.
Rightfully so, the board need to be attacked because the way that you lot of the board have spectacularly got their appointments wrong is crazy. You've had a run of Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, and Mauricio Pochettino. I can't think of a worse run, and we've had some bad runs. Manchester United we've had bad runs.
Liverpool, Hodgson.
Who was after? I can't remember who was after him before.
I can't either.
After Fergie, you got David Moyes, and then Ryan Giggs, and then Louis van Gaal.
Yeah, but Giggs was like he was interim, but like for instance, Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho. As bad as that is not as bad as that Oli was. But if you want to throw Oli in the mix, that's not third though. So it would be Van Gaal, Mourinho, Oli. But that's better than Potter, Lampard, and Poch.
Exactly, man.
We had 3 stinkers at Newcastle in 2000s after Sir Bobby left.
To Sean who says flawless, no appointment is a guarantee. No, but there's the same way we talk about there's a way to lose matches, there's a way to get appointments wrong. Like for instance, Manchester United got Van Gaal wrong, but Van Gaal is nowhere near our worst ever appointment. Like it made sense at the time. Okay, it didn't work out, but we have to look at results.
Flawless.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think they got Van Gaal wrong. It's just that they weren't equipped to do what was necessary to make Van Gaal successful.
That's fair. I'm saying that is fair, but that's all. It is also on. It's also on Van Gaal. Moyes was awful. That was an awful appointment.
Yeah,
I think it was handpicked by Fergie, wasn't it?
Yeah, he wasn't.
And girlfriend.
Oh my God, we should have never gave him that power to say you gonna pick the next manager. Should have never.
Fergie boyfriend.
Should have never gave him that power. It was awful. I'm like, what? I can't believe it. I'm like,
oh, that's funny.
We go hand this dynasty over. I'd give it to David Moyes.
What was the best?
I couldn't believe the thought process behind that.
Because he was doing good at Everton 2000.
Well, the vibes was different.
He did a good job. He's still a good manager now, and he was a good manager back then, and he did very well with Everton at times.
He had them very close to getting to Champions League group stage. They lost to Villarreal or something.
Must have Villarreal, yeah. And he finished 4th, I think, a couple of occasions. Had them in the top 5, top 6 at times. Solidified Premier League side. Brought players, good players in, etc. But managing Manchester United is a completely different kettle of fish to Manchester United. Like Everton and Manchester United is worlds apart, universes apart. That's what it is. I understand it's all about what one is more likely than other to work out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they have a tough. Don't get mistaken. The people in the positions we're talking about, where 3 of our 4 clubs here could be looking for a manager, it's extremely tough. But guess what? That's what you get paid to do. You get paid very well, extremely well, to do an extremely tough job. That's why you are compensated with it. Picking a manager for Chelsea, picking a manager for Liverpool, or for Manchester United is extremely tough. That's very, very difficult. But this is why you are paid. This is why you have the qualifications to do so. This is why you are in the role you are in. This is why you are rich.
By Audi and Bentley and them things like you're properly compensated. Your family rich for the next decades and different generations, but you have generational riches just to please poor people, my youth. So stop the foolishness, brother, and make some sensible appointments, man. If a man is shit, just don't buy him, blood. Simple as, brother. If the man can't flip the ball over a man, then don't buy him. If you're not press proof, and don't buy him because you're a big side. Stop move like you're small, blood. Mm-hmm. Stop buy all these shit ballers, man. Sure.
And the thing is, that's it. And that's why myself, or if it's Alexa, or if it's a Steve, or if it's a fact, if we're critical of our club, this is why I'm so super critical. Because I'm like, I have to nitpick because it's fine margins. We've watched season in, season out where all of our clubs have fallen short because of fine margins. Or we've won because of fine margins. And that's not necessarily trophies. That's also on a game-by-game basis as well. Or like this player was the player to take us over the top. Or this player being injured cost us, etc., etc. These things matter. So it's like, get the decision right. Yeah. Yes, picking a manager is extremely tough. But like Lex said, you're rich.
That's what that's the conversation. Like how much money Ten Hag get?
Oh, yeah. Too much, but millions upon millions.
Yeah, so Ten Hag get millions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we're supposed to trust the process, innit? While me there can hard them raise the price at supermarket, right? Man have to move from both spend.
See this process, just scrape it in it.
You get what I say? Man have to move. Me have to move from a spend 150 at the supermarket to like 250. The light bill gone up, everything gone up, and just to watch some football, me have to go through stress because me have to endure more stress for trust a process. But you will get generational wealth. Your whole literal generations of your family tree, your family line, I get properly compensated for a job. And what is your job? Just put a smile on my fucking face, and you can't do that. But me supposed to trust you. So me have to endure all of the stress in my poor fucking life. Zine, me not rich. Me have to endure all of this stress and then come and stress about my club as well, innit? All right, thank you very much. Because the last time I checked, football was a sport. What is sports? Entertainment. Yes, so if you're not going to win anything, at least entertain me. But you can't do none of them. So you're going to play shit, but you deserve to get millions and millions every year, don't you?
You right. You right.
And me supposed to trust you. You're mad blood. Like if the clown can't make the bear or the lion do tricks, fuck off, fam. Get a different clown or something. Get a different circus, man. Yeah. Get a different thing. Right. You get me?
No, you right. First,
if somebody's bad at business, you're just gonna fail. So Ten Hag, if you can put a smile upon the faces of the majority of Manchester United fans, leave, blood. Yeah. Leave. Mm-hmm. If you cannot establish a style of play where a man can watch him team and be entertained, leave. Yeah. If you have a scouting team that is going to bring Rasmus Højlund, leave. Because at the end of the day, we're not talking about West Ham. We're not talking about flipping Sunderland. We're not talking about any of these teams. We're talking about flipping Manchester United, bro.
You right? Spot on. And big up to Andrew as well for the super chat. Much appreciated, as Liverpool might be on the beach now as titles done. Seems they may have been on the beach anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Because Lex spoke on this just before. In regards to it seems that Salah is mentally checked out. And
you know the end part of the beach where you already eat the food, you already get wet, and you just sit down under like a shade, like a tent or some shit. Yeah, that's what them already enjoy. Them already gone at the beach, brother. The beach, enjoy the day. Them watch the sunset right now. You know the sunset, like for instance, if you're at Jamaica and you go up on Negro close, sunsets in the east, west, blah, blah, blah. That's where the sunset, and you can just sit down with your girl and thing and just watch the sunset. That's exactly where Liverpool are. Them already enjoy the beach, my G.
I just chilled out.
Just chill out, brother.
I'll go to Hampton Beach on Friday with the homie. I'll go look for Liverpool. I'll let you know if they're chilling there. I'll let you know.
Go to actual beach. I get what you're saying there. Big up Casually for the raid as well, man. Shout out Casually for the raid. Make sure you subscribe to Casually FC before. Shout out Casually. Big up Casually FC for the raid every single time. Make sure shout out to Marshall, man. Make sure you go subscribe to Casually FC if you haven't. Links underneath in the description. Also, again, on the featured channel page as well. So make sure you go and support because Marshall and the Casually lot are going through it over there. They are going through it as Chelsea fans. Look at Fats' face. Look at his fan cam yesterday. Now I watched these files like, geez, you lot are going through it. But hey, man, football goes in cycles. It really, really does. But final few questions, people.
The worst part is that I got fucking text that they played that clip and never fell on football terror. I was like,
oh yeah. That's getting played everywhere. That clip's going. That clip going everywhere.
It's a 16 out of 10 vibes.
Yeah, that's a 16 out of 10 vibes, man. That clip is going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's you know that.
Oh my
God. You know that. As soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, this is going viral. 100%. Like without doubt. And yep, Marshall, no doubt going through it. Is this what Liverpool 7-0 felt like? Yep. It's how I know. Not even that. How I just feel about United pretty much the entire season. This is what you're going through now. This is where I'm at, like to the point.
I went through 6-0 and Bournemouth away 4-0. So
because it's like it's just a break. Like you can't believe people are like, oh, why don't you react angrily? You can't break what's already broken. I already expect nothing from you.
I'm the one that gets angry all the fucking time. That's just how I deal with it.
It's like knowing it's like in your family member. We've all got these in our family member. You got that family member who's just a dickhead. We've all got that family member who's just so then when he does dickhead shit or she does dickhead shit and does foolish stuff, you're not gonna be surprised. I got a family member that does that. Every time I run into my aunt or run into one of his sisters, one of my cousins, I know they're gonna have the story on him. I don't even get mad no more. I'm just like, this man just an idiot. Like, just simply put, like I already expect it already. And every time I run into someone who's seen him, or if you've seen him, no, he's done something. He said something stupid, or he's done something stupid. I like this guy. You just have to, accept people for what they are. I seen a clip of that DMX when he was talking about it. And he was like, expect a liar to lie to you, expect a thief to steal from you. I expect Manchester United to be Manchester United. It don't surprise me the performance I seen today. Don't surprise me in the slightest. I'm fully aware of like what we are. Big up to Prime in the cut as well. Yes, Prime, what you saying?
Messy, yo.
What you saying, Prime?
Hi. Oh, it's a bit low. Hi, people.
It's good, bro.
Yeah, man.
What you saying, Prime?
Good. I'm good.
Bless?
Listen.
Go on.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw. I put in your watch along. I think when you guys were 1-0 down or something, or 2-1 down. Chelsea fans were getting gassed. It seems like whenever United play and they lose, Chelsea fans get excited and think, "Ooh, we're 3 points away from Man United. We can win and overtake them." Ooh.
Yeah.
They've been saying this for
I
months.
swear our fan base full of raccoons, man. I hate them sometimes.
Unfortunately, Fatser, some of your Chelsea friends are part of that as well, but we won't speak on that. But yeah.
Thoughts on the game, Prime? Arsenal,
What
Chelsea.
game?
Arsenal,
What
Chelsea.
Oh.
I said what game? Arsenal, Chelsea.
Haven't recovered from King Kai dunking on me. You seem I'm a Chelsea fan, Faisal.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, Chelsea.
What?
It is what it is, man. Like, I think the first goal they scored was fortunate, and we probably should have been going in 0-0 at half time.
Oh boy.
But I'm saying that, like, why do you shouldn't crumble and capitulate like that? I don't think Arsenal were actually that. I don't think they were that good that the game. But when you are continuously that open and exposed, you're gonna get battered. Chelsea have been due batterings this season by how open we are defensively. And it's a surprise we haven't got it from City. We got battered by Liverpool 4-1, and that game probably should have been more. Yeah, I don't know. Just waiting for the season to end. But fortunately, that 5-0 won't be enough. This guy might still be here. So
There's no way he can survive. No way.
All this Chelsea
He
will
will
continue to
still be
defy the odds in terms.
No. I'm saying surely the
Yeah.
board at some point just say enough's enough.
Flawless,
Especially if they finish 9th, 10th. So you think if you finish 10th, he stays?
That's the worst case scenario.
I genuinely think he will stay. Yeah.
That is crazy. You're bored. If you're bored, keep him. That's
bro.
crazy.
Bro, people think Liverpool were linked with Amorim. They weren't. We were linked with him like 3 months ago, something like that. We were seriously linked with Amorim, and they were sending scouts to his games and stuff at Sporting. That was why I did a couple of watch-alongs on Steve's channel for Sporting.
Yeah.
To watch Amorim. And then the links died down. Because Flawless, remember I told you we started going on this run where we were unbeaten.
Yeah.
So the links died down, and Chelsea fans were saying, "Oh, maybe Poch should keep his job next year and give him a real shot when everyone's fit." And then now we lose 5-0 to Arsenal, and everyone wants to overreact. Why are you overreacting now? If you defended Poch before the Chelsea game, surely losing 5-0 to Chelsea should not make you change your mind. Just like if we had beaten Arsenal 6-0. That wouldn't change my mind to keep Poch.
Yeah, you would have been like, all right, Poch, if you would have battered them 4-5-0. I get your point. Yeah.
Don't change your mind now because of a bad result, because we'll beat Villa probably not. But if we beat Villa or we beat Spurs, no one's going to change their mind again, are they? Of course they will. They're flip-flops. But at least I know where I am. I know where I stand. People think this season is bad. People thought last season was bad. I told people last season that this season will be worse. People think this season is bad.
If you keep Poch, next season will be worse for you. If you keep
it will.
It's another summer. Jeez, yeah.
You know
All things
what?
are
I used to see a manager putting Aspilicueta in the right wing. Remember that game plan against Juventus when we lost 3-0?
Which game? What?
When we lost to Juventus 3-0 in the group stage, like 12 years ago. Di Matteo played Aspilicueta in the right wing instead of
I
Torres.
said right wing, you know, that is mad. What, throwback? Jesus,
I don't know what you're
talking.
talking. Wait, what are you talking about? What does that have to do anything?
He's just talking about just it being bad, I'm guessing.
We've never.
Andrew
Sport or not? Di Matteo did not lose to Juve 3-0. But
Yeah,
that's
he did.
right way.
Yes, he did. The 3-0. Then he's gone the next day.
Mazza.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as Poch play Ben Chilwell's in the left wing, isn't it?
That's Jesus. Talk about someone stock solid. Like the way their managers have fell off, like him and a Tuchel, like from where they was at, like how they was looked at, and just a couple bad seasons, and we could just all like because Tuchel, his buying stint off. Lord have mercy, off.
But Tuchel wasn't remarkably great. He's just a good cup manager. Yeah, because in the league, you man are still shit.
In the long run,
not this shit, but.
Yeah, they were bad.
Knows if you give Tuchel one game, he'll win you that game.
I think we weren't shit in the league. We besides Liverpool and City, who were obviously two of the best teams in the world. We were one of the better teams in the league.
You comfortably third. Where did he finish in the league?
But like
we finished at fourth because of Tottenham.
But that was the half season he got. The full season he got, we finished third comfortably.
Bro, we checked out since what? January?
Nice.
Yeah. We finished third comfortably with Malang Sarr playing left wing back in Cho and stuff. Like the squad we had was bad, and we were so this man has to go. And he's still gonna be here, but he really has to go. It's a damning indictment that the fact that they even consider it in the first place.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It can go as long as the directors can go as well, because they're the ones that...
hold on. No, Fator, you're now put out.
No, hold on a second, Prime. Let's all have a conversation. I don't want.
Yo, she's not watching, man. She's not watching. Are you punch out? Yes or no? Don't hit me with the don't want it. Is that no? Yes or are you punch out? Yes or no? No. I don't need this round the houses and back. Are you punch out? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
Are you
either punch out, punch in, or punch down? You got three options. You're either.
Lex, So I'll explain. So for Tor, I'm seeing for Tor, he's a Chelsea fan, right?
Yeah.
Proper Chelsea fan, goes to games, home and away, all of that shit.
You must have
he loves a woman. Man. This woman's a Spurs fan. This woman happens to really love Poch. Well, she did up until he became Chelsea manager. So he doesn't want to say anything bad about Pochettino in the hopes that she's watching, He's still trying to slide in the DMs.
And if you don't know, and if there's any excuse, it's actually the first girl you see on this clip, not Jan, the other one, people. And what? May as well run the clip. Right up. That's story.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. And speaking of 16 out of 10 people, your t-shirts are available. 16 out of 10 t-shirts are available. Website is in the pinned comment. The link is in the pinned comment. sarcasmcitytv.myshopify.com, people. sarcasmcitytv.myshopify.com. 2 different designs, 4 different colors, available for UK shipping. Currently will be available for worldwide shipping from Monday, people, 29th of April. All the information is on the website as well. And to Neil, who says, can we get a remix? Oh, just for you, Neil, because you are my guy. Of course we got the remix.
But here we are. Say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Oh, brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Just for you, Neo, my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, keep the remixes rolling in, people. Keep the remixes rolling in for those that haven't seen it. And let me actually get to the final question because we are going to close out shortly. To Andy, you asked about when will Manchester United challenge for a title again? When we decide to fix up, that's what it is. You don't even have to be you don't even have to be great to challenge for a title, to compete. Winning it's a whole different conversation. People forget that was a conversation in Ten Hag's first season up until we played Palace and Arsenal back to back, which I believe was like February. And I was telling people we can't win no league title. Look at the team. But it was a conversation. So if we would have invested properly, we would have been there, but it's not tough to compete. 2 years if you invest rightly.
We won a Champions League with Tuchel, and people wanted to put us in the conversation to challenge for this title. It's not that hard to challenge for the league in the Premier anymore. The standard has fallen off massively.
You agreed? It is.
So I know.
Waka waka, 1 billion and down the drain. Clearly it's a fucking wang.
Yeah, great. Hey, facts. We ain't getting away with that. You potch in, potch out, or potch it out.
Bro, honestly, I don't care at this rate, man. I don't.
Flawless. Well, hold on, no. Fatter, 1 second. Flawless. I want to screen record this, so to make it easier, put them on big screen, please.
Yeah, we got you. 100%, no problem.
Go ahead, Fatter.
Yeah. You potch in, potch out, or potch it out?
This man's actually afraid.
That's it.
Of course.
Shook to death. She ain't even watching. That's the crazy part.
She's in America right now.
We move. But anyways, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. We will be live redirecting from here over to the gaming channel because we're running pro clubs. Also, the man them will be live on the playback for the Oklahoma City Thunder New Orleans Pelicans game 2. People, that's game 2 NBA playoffs. So if you're an NBA fan, get over there. And Andy says, Flawless, you're gonna roll over for Arsenal? No, Arsenal won't win that game. It'll be a draw.
Flawless. You know what's funny?
Yo. Go on, hear me.
I'm actually on FIFA right now doing a Kai Havertz SBC.
This guy, you're such a troll.
You know what the thing is? Arsenal fans after that game were saying about the whole, you guys have Nicholas Jackson, you slandered Havertz, and he bagged the brace against you. What people don't know about Havertz, well, Flawless knows, you've watched him for 2 years. What people don't know about Havertz, against the shit teams, the guy bags. Chelsea are shit. 1 + 1 = 2.
Hey, bro, listen. He's the only one that bags for them. So they're very glad to have him. Because freaking Jesus shit, they won't play Nketiah, who's actually better than both of them at striking, in my opinion. But that's whatever. And
also, let me just add this. Bukayo Saka stunk in that game, by the way. Don't think I didn't notice. Don't think I didn't see.
He's been laying bricks, though.
That don't think I didn't see it, okay? And in the Euros, when England fell in the quarterfinal, I'll be there.
We're gonna be there. Watch alongs with a lot of people. Watch alongs on the YouTube channel. Watch alongs on the playback. We will be there during the Euros or some of the people. Do not worry about that.
Bellingham, I gotta get the Saka, Rashford, and Sancho treatment.
Yes, he will. He'll have to. Yeah,
we will be there.
And Manu as well.
We will be there.
I'm gonna pay a heavy IC3 tax, blood.
We will be there for all that. But love to
Tony will also get the treatment as well. When England get knocked out, I'm gonna put out the Tony bet on the game. I'll be there.
Crazy. But yeah,
yo, my Inter Milan fan, yo.
Say again?
My Inter Milan fan can't do this number.
Right, first, you know what I'm saying? You going over to Inter Milan. Hey, fair enough. But hey, love to everyone who has locked in. Big up to everyone in the chat. To Warrior J says England watch along on the YouTube. Closer to the time I decide, but you'll get watch alongs on the YouTube and on the playback as well once the Euros hits. I got a few ideas in regards to it, but once it gets slightly close, basically once the domestic season and European season is over, then I decide exactly what I'm doing on a weekly basis. But yeah, you'll get some form of content in regards
also,
to the Euros.
I heard what you said
as well
about I wanted Chelsea to get to the final and lose, so Prime could lose 3 finals in a year. I heard that, Jez.
Yo, he did. Yo,
heard that.
Jez is Jez is so true. But you know what, Prime? You deserve that. But you lot, make sure you subscribe to Strasbourg Steve. Don't forget we are available on all audio platforms as well: Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., etc. To David F.A. asking about Copa America. I won't be holding down Copa America. However, it's a high chance that the man them say they want to do Copa America streams, so you may get that. Same way because of Prime and the rest of the man them. That's why you lot got AFCON watching us. because I don't really have the interest in international tournaments like that. But you could definitely get Copa America. Yeah, go on.
The DMs over Africa, eh?
What do you mean?
We need a DM and a centre back from Africa. Any African country, don't matter.
Anyways, we close
the real good one, yeah. African, yeah.
I'm sure there
we
is.
desperately need two of them.
I'm sure there is. But anyways,
Calvin Bassey.
I'm closing out the show. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in. Catch you lot on the gaming channel. Don't forget playback. Playback, people. Playback. Yeah, you could ask him afterwards. Playback. You're over there for the Oklahoma City Thunder versus New Orleans Pelicans game. It's live in like 15, 20 minutes, people. So download the Playback app or go to playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.